And we're live. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Hot Jobs at HireMilitary. We do this every week. We get together on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we talk about the DoD SkillBridge program, which is an incredible resource for our transitioning service members. If you are a transitioning service member, please tag yourself in the chats. We'd love to go through and get connected and just make sure you get the help that you need. But we're going to start with Paul. Every week I like to just go over this because a lot of people just don't know what the SkillBridge program is or what it's all about. Paul, please tell us, what is SkillBridge?
Yeah, so I'm getting pretty familiar with doing this little bit about SkillBridge at the beginning, so hopefully I can rock it. It is a career skills program. It came out, I think, officially in 2011, but probably didn't get rocking and rolling until like 2014 or 15. But it is a DoD-wide initiative, minus the Coast Guard. They're actually in the process of getting reauthorized, but branch-wide internship program. If you would like to do this within the last 180 days of your service, you can. You can set up an internship with a company nationwide. Doesn't matter where you are. We also, there's also the opportunity to do something where you're already at remotely with a remote option. But great option in terms of adding to your transition plan. If you want an opportunity to get a feel for civilian work, get your foot in the door with a great company, make those contacts and establish networks with senior leaders in that company, evaluate their culture. That's what this program is all about. You set up an internship, you complete it while you're still on active duty, you're getting paid by your branch, everything stays in place. And then once you're done with that internship, the company is strongly encouraged to interview you and convert you into a full-time role. So it's just definitely set up to make your transition a success.
So just so I'm clear, most of the time, these SkillBridge opportunities actually lead to a job. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I would say, at least with our program specifically, over 90% convert to full-time roles.
That's incredible. No, I love to hear that. So how does HireMilitary help with all of this?
Yeah, so HireMilitary, think of us as the bridge or the facilitator. We're there to partner with employers that want to host SkillBridge internships. And so what we do is we work with them to post positions, help them strategize on what roles might be good for service members and how to advertise that to service members. And then on the other side, we're also working with the service members themselves to help them find what is going to be a great internship in a place, a location that they want to do. So we work with them to get their profile created, apply for an internship, interview with a company, and then on the back end, once they're selected, we take care of the paperwork as well. So we're working with them in their command, get all the signatures and approvals that's needed to start the internship.
Awesome. Well, we have lots of opportunities to talk about today, and a lot of these are totally remote, which I get really excited when I see, because we're all remote workers and we love it. And I know it's not for everyone, but it is fantastic for those who really need it. So let's talk about some of these positions that we've got. Matt, I'm going to put you in the spotlight here. Let's start with Bruckner's. Now, this one is actually in Odessa, Texas. Please tell us more.
Yeah, so Bruckner's Truck and Equipment, they're big into just truck sales and like mechanic work, things like that. And what they're looking for in Odessa is a service manager position. If you've been on HireMilitary, they've had a lot of service technician positions open. This is more of like a managerial type position where you provide leadership to the people within the organization, work with recruitment, screening, hiring, training, just the development of the people within that region. You maintain reports, you're leading a group of people. Think, you go into a dealership to get your car worked on, you deal with a service manager. There's somebody there that oversees all of the operations. That's what this person does. And it's really a good opportunity for somebody getting out of the military that has just a lot of good soft skills, like the leadership, the supervision, attention to detail is huge. You just need a high school diploma for this. This isn't something that requires a bachelor's degree or anything like that. So it's just a great opportunity for anyone with mechanic experience to be a part of. They do want you to have some mechanic experience for this. They want about 2 years, shop foreman, lead mechanic, and then you just have to be able to get a CDL license while you're there. It's not a requirement to get the internship, but it's something you have to be able to obtain while you're there.
Got it. Okay, that sounds great. So let's move on. We have opportunities with a company called Orchard. Tell us more.
So Orchard, they're one of our newest partners. They have a lot of good opportunities. So they're in the real estate business, and there's a lot of people out there looking to get into real estate. And there's quite a few opportunities to at least get your foot in the door with this business. And then for those that want to get like a real estate license, again, it's just a good way to get involved with a great company. Their CEO is recently named Entrepreneur of the Year by EY, which is a big accomplishment for them. And then they were named Glassdoor's top companies to work for in 2021. I just read an article on it a little while ago once we first started working with them. It's just a overall good company to work with. So for right now, the ones that they have available, there's a IT support engineer position. There's one in Austin, Texas, and there's one in New York City as well. So 2 locations. They're looking for someone in IT support, responsible for like hardware, software development, basically everything the employees within the company are going to use on a daily basis. That's what they're responsible for maintaining. If you have experience managing remote devices, but they're looking for someone with about 2 years of hands-on IT support experience. If you have any type of scripting experience with like Python, that's a huge plus for them because that's the kind of person they're looking for. You just understand like basic network concepts and good customer service experience, which a lot of people in the military have. Any leader, you have customer service experience. You just, whether you know it or not, it's just a good opportunity for everyone looking for that IT career, which is huge and it's growing, and it's not going to stop, really.
Yeah, agreed. And just as a reminder, if you're interested in any of these positions, if you have any questions at all, please leave those questions in the chats. As soon as we're done with this broadcast, we'll go through, we'll make sure we connect with everyone, get you all the answers to whatever questions you might have. And if you are a transitioning service member, please go ahead and tag yourself in the chat so that we can reach out and just make sure you get whatever help you might need. So let's move on. We have more with Orchard. This one's in beautiful Denver and beautiful Austin. You can't go wrong with either.
Yeah, 2 really good locations. The customer experience associate, think that's just the first point of contact within the company. You're taking leads, you're converting them over to the consultants, and then they hand it off to people within a specific team. So it's very customer focused. They do kind of want somebody that's able to maintain databases, a little bit administrative background, 1 or 2 years sales or customer service experience. But again, this is something that a lot of leaders out there have, is that good customer service, communication skills are huge. And a kicker for this one that is for this one specific, it says, if you're not licensed for the real estate license, they pay for the course and you'll be required to complete it within 3 months. But it's just a great opportunity to get in the door with real estate if this is something you want to pursue. You actually learn about the company, start learning about the different entities of it, and really start to get a feel for what it's like working there. And then you kind of progress throughout the company.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like a really great opportunity. Let's move on. We have more with Orchard in Atlanta and Austin.
Yep. Two other, or really Atlanta's the other one that's really big that a lot of people reach out to for the Georgia area. It's junior hands-on role. It's early on stages within the company. A lot of attention to detail with this one. So you're handling a lot of the contracts. You're delivering the customer service skills over to the home buyers and sellers. They're looking for up to 2 years of professional experience in operations and process management. That, again, it's just up to 2 years. There's any kind of experience with that. Look for somebody with a bachelor's degree with this. But again, military processes, improving processes and procedures. A lot of people out there have those skills that they'll be able to translate well into this position. They want you to be proficient with technology. They use Microsoft Office and Google Suite for this. So if you're proficient in those, you meet those basic requirements, you're eligible to apply for this, and it's in some good areas, and they're looking for people to start these positions real soon.
That sounds great. Okay, so let's move on. These are the unicorn roles, the fully remote, amazing IT roles with an amazing company, CrowdStrike. Please tell us more.
So 2 of them that just came open again, and they're looking to hire quite a few people, or at least bring on interns for quite a few people. The first one, provisioning engineer. This one does require like a bachelor's degree in computer science or something equivalent to that. You add new and existing customer features. You assist with internal security, access control. They want 2 years of customer support and technical support experience. Familiarity with the scripting languages is huge with this. The more, the better. Security plus, Python scripting, any of those big engineering certifications with cybersecurity, they're looking for it. We have a ton of people registering with us where they have that experience, and trying to reach out to them like, look, and they love hiring people on once they complete these internships. I've had a lot of success with CrowdStrike in the couple of months that I've been working with them. They're always looking for people, and it's just a great opportunity.
Yeah, sounds like it. So there's one more with CrowdStrike, a technical support engineer.
Yep. So the technical support engineer, or TSE, is another one. This one, there's actually 2 available right now with them. One of them specific for the West Coast because they're going to be required to work certain hours, support like overseas and things like that. But it's just a technical support engineer for West Coast, or just general wherever. So if you're on the East Coast, just to, pay attention to which one you're applying for to the regular TSE one, because otherwise the hours are going to be a little bit different. But there's 2 years of technical customer support experience working with Windows environment, workstations, troubleshooting, diagnostics, security applications with firewalls, VPN proxy, and then some preferred ones if you're experiencing Splunk or Linux troubleshooting procedures. That's all good stuff to have with them. There's a lot of people that could fit into this role. I think they brought on 2 within the past week for this, and they're still looking for more people. And it's just growing. And this is a great way to get into the cybersecurity and IT realm of the civilian world, if you will.
Awesome. Yeah. So if if you're tuning in and you know of anyone looking for like amazing remote IT SkillBridge opportunities, we have got the creme de la creme. So please tag that person in the chat so we can make sure they get the information. If you're interested in anything that you hear about today, tag yourself in the chats. Let us know. We'd love to connect and just make sure you get all the information you need. So we have more. We have so many more. Let's move on to Paul. Paul, you've got some really cool stuff today. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to unmute you so we can hear you. I can't say, I think it's Fife, and it's in Pennsylvania. So please tell us more.
Yeah. Fife Systems and Software. So they are a privately owned enterprise software firm. So what does that mean? They have a product suite that is coding, low code. And what they do is they help simplify business processes, whether it's through workflow applications like document imaging, information governance, and data storage, stuff like that. All the internships that I'm talking about with Fife today start out in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, which is essentially Philadelphia's backyard. Might as well call it Philadelphia. And the permanent position location is negotiable. So they really want you to get a feel for the culture and the company first. And then once you're ready to convert full time, if you want to go remote, it's definitely on the table. So this first one, information security engineer, I would say the primary focus is really on protecting digital assets from unauthorized access. If you've heard of like blue team engineering, this is what that is. So if you have experience like information security, network engineering, that would be a really strong skill set to get involved with this position. You're going to be securing cloud-based infrastructure, analyzing data to like prevent intrusions to that, and really just on the front line of keeping things secure.
I had no idea that the location was negotiable. That's really, really cool. So you can start in Pennsylvania and eventually move wherever. That's really great. That flexibility. I love that.
I would say that location is probably one of, if not the strongest determinant in an internship. Relocation's tough, especially when you're transitioning out of the military. And if you can make it easier upon yourself in terms of setting up something remote, that's why we call it the unicorn. But yeah, I'm going to touch real quick on just some requirements of this position.
Totally.
A little more technical. If you have knowledge in security auditing, again, blue team experience with intrusion prevention, Linux or Windows Server administration, Python scripting, just as Matt said in his positions, those are all requirements for this position. And then if you know SQL, like that database storage, and if you're Cisco certified or have any like Kali Linux experience, that would be good too.
Nice. Okay, so there's more. There's always more. This one is for software support analyst.
Yes. And so think of this as providing daily support for the customers that are using Fithe's products. So if you have experience in technical support involving software systems, that would be great. Ticket logging and tracking, also great. Training customers on how to use a product is definitely a good thing to have. I think, again, resolving and supporting issues relating, and the problems could be from simple all the way to complex. There's tons of range when it comes to solving problems in this position. And so if you're familiar with Oracle, SQL, if you have some experience with like hardware peripherals, servers, database backup, that would be great. And we see a lot of CompTIA certifications. So your Network Plus, Security Plus, those are all added benefits. And again, Linux, Windows, system administration. If you're familiar with those things, that would be you'd be a great fit for this role.
Nice. Yeah. These are incredible opportunities, Paul. I mean, IT is just on fire right now. Like the field is booming. So if you can get your foot in the door, I mean, jump on it, right?
Yes.
So they're also looking for a solutions architect.
Yeah. Well, and to add to your point real quick, I mean, things like SaaS and cloud computing dominate the future. We're all working on Teams and Google Documents and all that stuff. So it's not going to go away. The solutions architect, you're harnessing, think of this almost as a consulting type of position. You're taking the capabilities of Fithe software, and then you're looking at the business needs of a client and figuring out, okay, how does Fithe software fit best in terms of what you're trying to accomplish? And so it's really centered around customization for your clients. So this position, you would want a little of experience with web applications and a little bit of coding, JavaScript, SQL, HTML, CSS, stuff like that. Or if you have a degree that's maybe management, information systems, computer science, or an engineering degree, and some business acumen too. You have to be able to work with a client to set goals, a little bit of project or program management thrown in there. I think business process design, your ability to track the software development lifecycle. These are all things, that are going to come in handy if you have some SQL scripting skills, software version control. I mean, that's what it's really all about. You're going to take Fithe software, implement it for a client, and figure out how to like really boost the performance out of it.
Nice. Okay. Now this next one, Paul, I am super excited about. This is 100% remote. They're looking for a cohort, like a group of people. This one's amazing. Tell me more. Yeah.
So if you think of HireMilitary, you don't think of cohorts necessarily. I would say 99% of our internships are individual in the sense of you create your start and end date. This one's a little different. It is a cohort. And so you'll be within a group of 15 that are going to start on the 11th of October. Workforce Insight Academy. This is going to be a 16-week accelerated training program. and it's designed to take somebody without any prior knowledge and upskill them into become a solutions consultant. So it's for somebody looking for a career in workforce management. And Workforce Insight is now part of Accenture. So for those people that are knowledgeable about the consulting world, I mean, Accenture is one of the largest companies in the world. So you're going to join a team that is involved with helping clients install Kronos technology. And Kronos is, workforce application. It is used from everything from tracking time of employees, all sorts of different HR processes. So you're going to help them install it, configure it, test it, and implement it. So you are in the consulting type of role. You're going to expand your skills in QA, like process improvement, again, project management. You're going to work in industries that span the country: healthcare, manufacturing, retail, education, like public sector. It doesn't, there's not kind of a limit when it comes to Workforce Insight, because they're pretty much the leading Kronos partner that implement this across the country. And so 100% remote. You get to start in October. If you have availability, I'd say, let's say December, January, February, that's like the kind of the sweet spot. The internship's going to run through January's at the end is the graduation. It's split into 4 phases. They're going to teach you the Kronos software, teach you how to be a consultant. And as long as you make it through, I'd say like the first 2 phases, at the end of the year, calendar year, strong chance you're going to get an offer. They need people to fill these positions. We need some applicants for this role. If you're tech savvy, comfortable with technology, able to pick it up and handle it, I would say that's probably the primary concern. If you have some skills in IT, if you're customer service oriented, you have strong conversational skills, because you're going to have to work with some clients. So business communication, professional relationship building, that's like the core of this position. So if you have, I'd say, training or education experience, if you're an instructor, a recruiter, experienced in personnel, you're going to be a strong fit for this position.
It sounds like your dog Nick is almost as excited about this as I am.
He just wants attention.
He loves it. No, but this is a great opportunity. I mean, this has wide appeal. Many people, like, this could really, really significantly impact. So if you know anyone looking for a fully remote opportunity in consulting, please tag them in the chats. We would love to just reach out and make sure everyone gets this information, because this one is big. This is a great opportunity. I'm going to mute you for a minute, Paul, so you and Nick can have a moment, and I'm going to move on to a really, really exciting opportunity. I saved this one for last. So if you tuned in and you've stayed to the end, you need to hear this next one. This one's really exciting. So we have a position here at HireMilitary. You would have the opportunity to work with our team. And we're such a great team. I mean, look at how much fun we have. We're looking for a junior accountant. And again, we are 100% remote. So you can do this from anywhere. I actually wrote some notes. So I'm going to tell you like what your responsibilities and qualifications are. So responsibilities: you will assist with accounts receivable and accounts payable. You'll update financial records. You'll perform bank account reconciliations, gather and input payroll expenses, analyze financial statements, and prepare balance sheets. So like all standard, accountant stuff. So here's the qualifications we're looking for. So a bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, economics, business administrated, or a related field. We need you to have Microsoft Office skills and definitely like super strong Excel spreadsheet skills, like every good accountant, right? And then please be proficient with QuickBooks or something equivalent to that. So incredible opportunity to work with our team. So I'm really excited about this one, if you can't tell. So if you're interested, if you know someone else who might be interested, please tag them in the chats. We'd love to get them the information and, see if they want to join our team. But that is all. Actually, let's talk about how to apply before I get too excited and pass up the most important part. Paul, I'm going to hand it over to you. please tell us how to apply for these amazing SkillBridge opportunities.
Yeah, so go to HireMilitary.us. It's free and easy to sign up for a profile. You're going to want to sign up for an intern profile. It's integrated through LinkedIn. You'll create a little summary, attach a resume, talk about, select where you want to be and all that. And it's as easy as that. At that point, you can go explore opportunities, and then our account management team can take a look too and see where you might be a good fit with one of our employers.
Awesome. So, Matt, any closing advice about checking those spam folders?
Yep. Sometimes our emails do go to the spam boxes, so please check that too. I'm using SkillBridge. I was looking for jobs. I was looking for internships. They go to your spam box, and if you're actively looking for internships or jobs, you should probably be checking that at least once a week. It's huge. I'm doing SkillBridge right now with HireMilitary, so I can tell you, check it, keep looking, don't give up on it, and just reach out to us if you need help with anything.
Fantastic. Love it. All right. Well, that's all for today, everyone. We hope that you tune back in next week. We'll be here same time, same place, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And with that, I'm going to close this out. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.